The Seattle Asian American Film Festival is underway this weekend, and joining us are two guys from a film that you will definitely want to check out. Al Young, Rick Kwan are here from the Al Young story this morning. Thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
Now, this is a true story, right? So how did you come across Al?
Well, I had a friend who was working on a documentary about Al, and he couldn't continue it, so he asked if I was be interested in taking it up. Turned out the next weekend I was coming up to Seattle, so I met with Al, and we hit it off, and the rest is history. Yep.
And just in case people don't know, Al, you are a huge drag racer. A lot of people know who you are.
Yeah.
That's an incredible story. Tell people who might not know who you are.
Oh,
Al.
you know, I started racing about 45 years ago here in the Northwest, and I won a world championship. And,
Yeah.
And in the 80s, but I'm still racing. You know, and
The first Asian American world champion drag racer. He's being
Yes,
modest.
I was going to say, come on, you're being modest, right? So, what were the challenges with making this film in particular?
Well, there wasn't that many challenges. It was a very fascinating subject. My background is I'm a sportscaster in San Francisco, so I've always enjoyed sports. Plus, I always enjoy profiling Asian American pioneers, and certainly Al is someone that is a pioneer. And his sport is so visual. So we went to the racetrack with him and just listened to his story. And besides being a great race car driver, he also overcame ADHD as a child. So there was more to his story than just being a role model in that regard.
Yeah.
you don't really overcome it. I still have it.
Okay.
But I know that there are things that you have to do, you know,
Yes.
to kind of just to stay focused or not focus on everything.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I get it. Do you think there are any challenges of being Asian American and doing film right now?
I don't know. Sometimes I might find it a little bit harder to have these subjects accepted into your, regular film festivals. I think Asian American film festivals, I've had success getting them in, but just your, regular film festivals, they may be a little bit reluctant about the subject matter because they don't know if it appeals to a broad enough audience.
Well, I will for sure.
I hope so.
So I'm so excited. What can people expect at the film festival? That's my last question for you guys because I'm almost out of time.
Well, our screening is at 2 o'clock today
Okay.
at the Northwest Film Forum.
Got
on
it.
12th Street. And Al's going to have his car parked in front, too.
I know, and it's a Dodge Charger.
Yeah, 73 Dodge Charger.
Oh,
it's a
my
real
gosh.
Dodge Charger.
That's going to be great.
Yeah.
I do want to remind everyone to get your tickets in advance because they go like hotcakes.
Yes, they do.
Thank you so much for coming by this morning.
Thank you for having
Yeah, it was
us.
a lot of
The
fun.
best this weekend.
Okay.
We'll be right back.